Hi, my name's Warren. I'm a recovering addict and I was homeless. The shacks and the tents in this city are drug magnets. I have experience when I first came to Seattle of going into one of the tent cities and a person came out of a tent and sold me some methamphetamine. The drugs are rampant in there. Prostitution's rampant in there. The shacks are no better than the tents. They're all the same. Wherever they're around, you're going to discover a lot of stealing. Stores are going to have a very difficult time staying open. People who have children, I wouldn't let my children near there. My children are older now. About 5 years ago, I went through a pretty nasty divorce. Being an addict, I did what all addicts do. I went back to my drug of choice in order to escape the pain that I felt. I was successful for about a couple years being an addict, and I finally lost my job. Not too long after, I lost my apartment. Then I was homeless, and I came to Seattle. I stayed a few days in a shelter. I went to a place called the Lazarus Club that allows you to hang out there for a day and get a meal. And at that point, it was rough. I'd been up for a lot of days because you don't sleep when you're on the streets. And I went to get on a bus because I knew I could take a bus ride and get at least a nap. And the bus driver wouldn't let me on the bus because I was such a mess. At this point, I went into a dark place. I was done. I was done with life at that point. And I was able to get some help through the Salvation Army. I walked by there and somebody happened to be a counselor there, was walking in. I said, "Can you help me stay alive?" And he said, "Yes." You're two people when you're an addict. You're your dark side, and when you're not, you're a normal, healthy human being. You got to break that cycle. By giving them places to live, you're not breaking those cycles. And that's what it is. The tent cities, I know from personal experience, they are the haven for drugs and criminals. If you build these shacks like you plan on down here on Aloha, what you're doing is you're putting everybody like me who's in recovery programs, my friends who will go into recovery, then there are a lot of meetings in this area, you're putting them in danger of relapse because of people actively using there. There's needles being out there. You're going to drive, the businesses are going to have an extremely difficult time bringing tourists in. The whole area is going to become not a good area. It's going to look like it does over in Soto now and things. It's not going to be healthy. I don't want to see people put in danger of that. I want to see the children be able to go down to Lake Union and not have to walk through a forest of needle caps and things like that that's all over the place now in Seattle. The mayor and the city council, you keep giving people things without having them earn them. All you're doing is enabling it. You're enabling the addictions to continue. And I talk a lot on that because I know that's what it is. Come out here and see the city at night for real. Don't hide in your offices. There are people trying to make a good cause, but they're not the solution. What the solution is instead taking some of these abandoned buildings in this town. If you're going to if you want help like that, okay, you take an abandoned building, you hire a couple general contractors, an electrician and a plumber, and the people who want to live there, bring them in. Let them be part of it. This way they're going to have pride. They're going to learn a skill. What's going to happen at this point is they're going to realize they can become an employee. You're going to start breaking the cycle.